What's up, YouTube? Raw Bills here, but you already knew that. You clicked on the damn video. But that's not the purpose of this video. This video, I would like to tell you my top tobaccos of 2016. And rather than just giving you a solid 1 through whatever list, I will be breaking them down. So I'll do my top 3 for Virginias, top 3 for Englishes, and then aromatics. I've only tried like 1 or 2 vapors, so I have not included those. 2017, I hope to get into the vapors a little bit more. My weapon of choice for today is my, can you guess who made this? Jim DeShane, JD Smoking Pipes. This was my very first artisan pipe, and I bought it specifically to smoke Virginias. And it does that very well. Thanks, Jim, for your work. I love it. By the way, Jim is on YouTube now. I believe it's JD Smoking Pipes. Awesome dude. Alright, let's start with English. So I'm going to give you my top 3 Englishes that I have personally enjoyed over 2016. English, number 3. My number 3 favorite of this past year was Star of the East Flake, made by Cornell and Deal. Very, very good. Super good. I tried this because I was looking for a Penzance killer. Star of the East Flake is readily available and affordable. So if I liked that better than Penzance, that would have been the perfect solution. Star of the East Flake. It's like a Balkan, Latakia, Izmir, and Stove Red Virginias. Very good stuff. My second favorite English of 2016 was Penzance. That's right, I bet you thought this would be number 1. It wasn't this year. Obviously, Penzance, everyone wants to try it, and most claim it's overhyped and whatnot. I don't believe it is overhyped. It's that good. It's very, very good. Recommend a little drying time, though, if you get the tins. Another Balkan-style English. So my first favorite English, Blue Mountain, Balkan Blue. McClelland, they knocked it out of the park with this one. $10 a tin, always available. You get the Latakia, you get the Orientals, and it smokes great from the first light all the way down to the end of the bowl. Same as Penzance. Now, if I was going on flavor alone, it would probably be tied with Penzance. But let's look at the whole picture here. This is really hard to get. This is easy to get. So that kind of weighs it in favor of this, since for me they are so close. So that's the new king, Balkan Blue. Couple honorable mentions in that category, which could easily be top 1 or 2, just depending on my mood. Northwoods by Boswell's, and also Meat Pie. You guys know I love the meat pie, so Meat Pie and Northwoods also could have made the list, but they were just edged out. Alright, for the Virginias, my number 3 was Samuel Gawith's Firedance Flake. I know a lot of people turn their nose up at the Firedance Flake because it is topped, and to me it's some kind of berry, probably blueberry or something like that. But the Virginia itself is very, very good. Think best brown flake with an aromatic topping. It's really good. Dry that one out. Number 2 which is what I happen to be smoking. St. Bruno Flake. Very ubiquitous in Europe. This was actually sent to me by a friend, Kevin, Kernicus Racks. Thank you, Kevin, again. I'm still enjoying it. St. Bruno Flake is just a delicious Virginia. It really is. I think it's very mildly topped with something, but most of the flavor I get is the Virginia tobacco. Very good. This one has a little bit of nicotine in it that I can detect, but other than that, super duper smoke. And it's worth mentioning here, I have several Virginias that I have not tried yet. They're just in my cellar. My number one Virginia of 2016, I wish I could tell you. Someone, of all the samples I received this year, someone, I think it was either War Dog 418 or Jeremy Larson, sent me a Virginia, I believe it was ropes that had been cut into coins. It must be one of the rope Virginias. I went through that so fast. I think within a week I smoked it all up, and I did not write the name down. It had a very sweet, just well balanced Virginia flavor. The background was like molasses or brown sugar, something along those lines. It was nice and had the fermented flavor to it. It was just wonderful. And maybe someone can let me know in the comments what that might have been. But I believe it was one of the ropes that people are talking about. So there were my Englishes and my Virginias. Let me go ahead and tell you about the aromatics. My number 3 aromatic for 2016 was Lane 1Q. Lane 1Q. It's everywhere, and every tobacconist makes their own version or sells it under a different name. Count on that. Lane 1Q, it's probably the number 1 smoked tobacco in the world. I would believe that. My local place calls it Indescribable, and it's very, very similar. It's a decent smoke. The flavor doesn't run out a quarter way through the bowl, and the room note when you come back the next day is great. So Lane 1Q, number 3 for me. Also, Lane 1Q, you can spice up other tobaccos with it, and it works great for that. It's a good blending tobacco. Number 2, my number 2 is Malto Dolce. Malto Dolce. Fantastic aromatic. Fantastic. The flavor is amazing. And I've done this in one of my early videos. But yeah, Malto Dolce. Super, super good aromatic. Little Rice Krispies as you're smoking it. Little snap, crackle, and pop. But flavor's great. A little goopy, but hey, I can handle that for as good as that tastes. And my number 1 aromatic for 2016 was Autumn Evening, and I believe that's through Cornell and Deal. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't have any on hand right now. Usually when I go to my local brick and mortar, I grab a bowl while I peruse the shop. And, you know, if I bring a pipe, they let me sample whatever I want. So usually it's the Autumn Evening, and I'm not sure why, but I just never picked any up yet. So I've had a few bowls of it, and by far it's my favorite aromatic. So there we have it. Those are my top tobaccos of 2016. So I'd like to see you guys, if you see this and are interested, let me know what your top tobaccos were. I loved it last year, gave me several ideas for more acquisitions. I always need to do that. And yeah, let me know if you know what that Virginia was that I'm talking about, the ropes. So y'all take care, and we will see you on the next one. Peace.